Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you want to learn how to prep your natural hair before you protective style, then this video, my sweet friend, is for you and you should definitely keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to get started with is cleansing my scalp, y'all. It's not like I'm going to be using a shampoo to actually go in and start cleansing my scalp right now because my appointment with my hairstylist is like in few minutes time. What I'm actually talking about is using my apple cider vinegar mixture to cleanse my scalp. Now if you want to know how I do that, all you have to do is to check the link. I will be dropping the link in the description box, so make sure you check it out to see how I make my own apple cider mixture to cleanse my scalp to prevent it from becoming so much itchy. I do this because most times the canacolon hair used in braiding our hair or the hair extension, they normally make my scalp really itchy, and I know you can relate to that. So that is what I'm going to be doing now, cleansing my scalp. I'm just doing is taking the cotton pad. All you have to do is to check the link in the description box to see how I do this. It is well detailed there. So what I'm doing now is I am just going through my scalp, to make sure that it is well cleansed, really well cleansed. Please make sure that you've previously washed, like shampooed and deep conditioned your hair for this. My hair was like I had my wash day 2 days before this video was made. I recommend that you do this apple cider vinegar treatment whenever you're going to protective style your hair, because it will help a lot with the itchiness. That is, if you experience itchiness whenever you make your hair. It is also part of the preparative processes of trying to get your hair ready for braiding, weaving, and all whatnot. Next thing I'll be doing is to oil my scalp, and I'll be going in with this mixture, these mixed oils. I have mint oil and avocado oil right here. Mint oil is my favorite scalp oil because it leaves my scalp really relieved and of course really clean. I just like that soothing relief that I get whenever I put mint oil in my scalp. It is amazing, y'all. But you can use any oil of your choice, but the main reason why I use mint oil is because for the itchiness it gives me a lot of relief. So while I do that, while I go into my scalp, I make sure to gently massage my scalp in the process. Always do not forget my edges. Like my edges, I do not forget them. Really important. You have to be really very careful not to clog your hair with lots of oil. Just make sure you put in the right moderate amount of oil that your hair needs and gently massage. I prep the rest of my hair off camera, guys, but I reserve these ones in front because it will be easier for us to see it, and I'm going to show you just how I prepped everything here. Now the first thing that I always do is to grab the strand of hair or the twist or whatever. Your hair might not be in twist while you're prepping your hair, but whatever section of the hair you're working with, what I do is, if it's in a twist like this, I first of all sprinkle water on that twist, just a little bit of water, not too much. And when I do that, I just use my hands to kind of massage the water into my hair because my hair is of low porosity and I'm helping my hair absorb the water. Next thing I do is to unravel the twist by just twisting it in the opposite direction you twisted. And when I'm done unraveling the twist, I just separate the twists, gently. Like this. And then when I'm done separating the twist, I go in with my leave-in conditioner. I use Cantu leave-in conditioner. You need to use a lot of leave-in conditioner for this, just a little. And when I mean a little amount, this is what I'm referring to. as little as this. So I'm just going to rub that through. I'm using very little amount because my hair is moisturized, so it's not that really dry for me to use a dime-sized amount. And then when I'm done moisturizing with my leave-in conditioner, I go in with my hair butter, and I use this Afrolicious whipped hair butter. So I'm just going to take a little amount too, as little as this. I think this is too much. As little as this, and I'm just going to apply that through. And the next important thing, I have my thing so far away, is to detangle the normal way that you detangle. And when you are detangling, please make sure you take it to the roots very well, because this is where the hairdresser will be parting your hair. So you don't want to go to the hairdresser with a very matted root. So make sure that when you're detangling, as you move up, you also detangle the roots of your hair very well. Okay, so as you can see, this part I've detangled. If the hairdresser wants to part my hair from here, he or she can easily part through. See that? See that? So let's do this one more time. You take the section of your hair that you want to prep, and then you squeeze water on it. So in this case, my hair is in a twist, so I'm just going to squeeze water. Why I don't squeeze water when I unravel the twist is because I don't want my hair to get so shrunken. So I just squeeze water on the twist, and I use my hands to massage it into the twist, and then I unravel the twist by just separating the opposite direction it was twisted, and I go for that to unravel. Kind of, this is almost like finger detangling, but not, that deep finger detangling. All right, like this. See? Can you see that? Now this part has been unraveled. The next thing I do is to go in with just a little amount of my leave-in conditioner, then rub that in like this, and then I go in with my hair butter to seal in that moisture, just a little bit like this. I don't know if you can see anything, and then I rub it in. And then the important thing is to detangle. As I detangle, I move to the roots, and of course make sure that my roots are well detangled, because like I said earlier, this is where all the parting is going to be done. So see, we have a really well prepped hair here. See that? The hairdresser can easily part his or her way through without experiencing any form of knots or tangles and you yelling and screaming on top of your voice. I want to mention that this is really good, especially if you're not going to a natural hair salon to have your hair braided or weaved. If where you're going to make your hair is not a natural hair salon, I always advise that you prep your hair for this. And if the person that will be handling your hair doesn't know how to handle natural hair, then you really have to prep your hair, because if you go and show up with a really matted hair, then you're in for it, because the person doesn't know how to handle natural hair. The person is going to get you all messed up and you will not like yourself. You come back with lots of headaches. So I always recommend that you do this, especially when you're not going to a natural hair salon to make your hair, while the person that is about to braid or weave your hair doesn't know how to handle natural hair. Really necessary. This is what it looks like, well detangled. I love the feel of, like, it is so detangled. So I'm just going to go for my appointment to make my hair. If you found this video really helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and please subscribe and tap the bell beside the subscribe button just so you get notified whenever I drop new videos amazing like this. So thank you so much for stopping by.